Negativity time. Ding, 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 ding. That's right, guys. Negativity time. No, not too crazy. All right, check this out. So I was doing some experiment in my head, right? Imagine that there's a guy, average looking or big guy, chest up, maybe has some tattoo or not, right? Imagine there's a guy and he got like third-degree murder, 2-degree homicide, grand arsenal, whatever it is, if I'm pronouncing it properly, right? Then you have a whole bunch of other stuff like he did, right? And you have a very dark background, maybe some, sure, let's add some divorce and all that, right? And imagine that person did all this bold stuff in the history and have a very bad record, been through Rikers Island or prison, right? Homicide, robbery, 3rd-degree, 2-degree, right? But he worked in a Victoria's Secret. Just think about it, right? If a woman finds out that there's a guy who has such a huge criminal history in the past, homicide, 3rd-degree, 2-degree, and work in a Victoria's Secret, if a woman finds out, do you have any idea like what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a Black Friday line toward that store just for that man right there. Like, if there's any guys out there with the criminal histories, bold background, and all this boldness, behaviors, right? And he works in a Victoria's Secret, that sound super f***ing sexy. Now let's say there's a military veteran. He had a history of army or marine and he came back working in a Victoria's Secret. That's still hot. It sounds sexy, but it's still not too crazy sexy, right? Many women will still find it sexy, right? What about that? What about a spy guy? What about a guy who's spy and he used to work for government and did some really crazy damage to other properties, right? Or other entities. And if you work in a Victoria's Secret, people still not gonna be like, wow, he's a spy and he works in a Victoria's Secret. That still not sound that attractive because people still don't know the full logic behind the spy. They don't think like that. Now, what about a musician, right? A musician working, or artist, or your favorite singer working in a Victoria's Secret. You think that sound attractive? It's so-so, you know what I mean? It's a so-so thing. But if the guy had a really, really crazy crime history, right? He did like all this bold behavior, bad behavior here, multiple crimes, multiple history of crimes, and he worked in a Victoria's Secret, yo. If woman finds out that, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, Rikers Island prison system, they receive lots and lots of love letters from many women because women are obsessed with men with this type of behaviors. They cannot resist at all. So if a woman finds out that, okay, there's a lot of crazy people, there's a lot of criminals in a jail, but 1 or 2 of them are probably working in a Victoria's Secret, they're gonna chase you down. They're gonna hunt you down. Please make me pregnant. That's what have happened. We're doing some experimental here, right? Me? No. That's not, my background is not like that, right? My background is more of, my background is wide, is huge, right? And I had a lot of technical background. I love computers. I love technologies. IT and Victoria's Secret, people not gonna go like, whoa, wow, that's so hot. Oh, wow. If I was a hacker, if I was a programmer and I work in a Victoria's Secret, it's still like, whoa, because people don't see those things that directly, right? But if it's a criminal or if it's a crime and Victoria's Secret, that's more direct. You get it? So women gonna be like, whoa, that's so hot. You know what? I want that. Because bold character in romance is always a big hit. Bold character with the romance is always a hit. That's why your favorite crush movies, your favorite character in the movies or favorite character, bold character in series, TV series, who's a badass or bad boy person, when they fall in love, movie and TV series makes a lot of money. If you can put a criminal or a bold bad boy character with a love story, yo, that's the instant hit. Even CSI and other movies does this thing, right? So I want you to kind of like understand that, right? I don't know if some of you guys know this, but imagine if I had a portfolio like that, bro, that would be hot. But they wouldn't like me. They wouldn't like me. They were like, you know what, 4K Tawheed, you're sweet. You're such a sweet boy. You're too clean, you don't drink, you don't smoke, You're too clean. You're such a sweet boy. You know, Powerpuff Girls. You know, my ex used to be very abusive, but you're not abusive. You're such a sweet person. You know what? We don't like you. Man, I wish I had a portfolio like that, bro. That would be so hot. Anyway, guys, cheers. Anyway, guys, peace out. Another thing I wanted to add, your portfolio can really make you sexy. So if you don't have a sexy portfolio, you can make it. You can make it, but you gotta be happy. Don't make your portfolio sexy for somebody else or to get a validations or to become famous. You gotta make your own portfolio, and for that you gotta wake up and take action. Right? You gotta wake up, you gotta take action to make that portfolio, period. It's about joining an army. It's about, man, my skin looks so nice right now. Look at that. Joining an army, working in a 9 to 5, becoming a bartender. You want to become a bartender in a Las Vegas, do it. If you want to be IT, if you want to be a legal hacker for working for this company, you got to go look for this thing, right? These are also a bad boy character, right? You can also work for the government. You can also do contract with the government. You can work for police. You can work for FBI. You can work for agents. You can work for many things. These are very bold, badass character. This is some really badass character, right? And that makes you you. That makes you you. And it's complicated because some of the portfolio you're allowed to disclose. Some of the portfolio you're not allowed to disclose. Some of the portfolio you can't talk about loud. You can talk loud and tell people the business, but not all portfolio are shareable. They can be confidential, right? So yes, it depends. You know, you might be working for the states. You might be working for law enforcement. You know, these are all sexy.